Hello, friends. We're going to talk more about what it's going to take to help ourselves with diabetes and weight loss. And there's one ingredient, aside from the two that we've already spoken about, that is so important that it's never going to happen without this ingredient. And so we talked about setting a time to do exercise for so many times a week and for so much of a duration. That's up to you how you want to start, but I would advise you to start slow at first and then build up. And for example, right now I'm doing 6 times a week, 1 hour, but that's because I've been doing half an hour before that, and I needed to step it up because I was already at that point. And so set a time and a duration for your exercise every day. And the second thing that we spoke about was about changing our plate, meaning that half of our plate is going to be non-starchy vegetables, and then the other half is going to be our protein and our starch and our fruit, whatever else can go in that half a plate, but half of it needs to be veg. Okay, so not potatoes and rice. That's going to be on your starch side. But broccoli, cauliflower, carrots, celery, things like that on one side, and quite a bit of them. And just enjoy those. And then have a little bit of protein, size of your hand, 4 ounces, 3 to 4 ounces, and then have your starch. Whether it be potato, rice, bread, whatever that is. But make sure that half of it is vegetables. And then today, we're going to talk about something called, this is the dreaded word, but no, it's consistency. Consistency. It means doing something over and over and over, no matter what. You're consistent. You're doing it every day. And you're making it happen, consistent with your exercise, with your plate. I like to take 1 day off on my exercise so my body can rest. That's usually on a Sunday. But you do what works for you. And then the plate is consistency. Now, I have not been very consistent sometimes with the plate, but I do try to always put that non-starchy vegetable in there, and plenty of it. I would hope that you would start being consistent. You know, the best way to talk about consistency is the story of the tortoise and the hare. You know, the hare just went at all he could do when the race began. And then he went and he laid down because he got tired, and he didn't keep going, and he fell asleep. Meanwhile, the turtle, the very slow little turtle, went little by little, pacing himself step by step until he passed the hare as he slept, and he kept going until he reached the finish line. This is not a sprint like I had mentioned in another video. This is a marathon, and so we're going to take it little by little, and as long as we're consistent. See, I go to the gym even when I don't feel like it. I finish my time, even though I don't feel like it many times. But with God's help, I'm doing it. We're doing it together. And so I hope that you too will get going with your journey to better your health, to get control of your diabetes, and to be able to just enjoy food in moderation with plenty of healthy veg, and enjoy your exercise and be consistent. Tell yourself, just say your name and say, like I would say, Arlene, we're going to do this so many times a week for such a duration, however many minutes that is. And don't overdo it, or you'll become like the hare and you'll lie down and you'll take a rest, and a month or two will go by and you're not running the race anymore. Let's run the race, okay? You have a blessed day, and I encourage you, and I hope the best and pray for you that God will help you with your diabetic journey. This is Arlene on Life.